There is no worse feeling for a Shopify owner than the chargeback email. It means you have been hit by a fraudulent order. You have lost your product. You have lost the revenue. And to add insult to injury, you have been hit with a penalty fee. You are left hoping it doesn't happen again. But hope is not a business strategy. Today, we stop hoping and we start building a defense. We're going to build an AI gatekeeper that automatically guards your store 24/7. We are going to architect an automated system that analyzes every single order for fraud so you can stop chargebacks before they ever happen. I'm Adnan, the founder of Kaistra AI. At our firm, we do not just build automations, we architect the systems that give your business a true competitive advantage. We focus on outcomes, not just workflows. And on this channel, I'm taking you behind the scenes and showing you the exact AI strategies and builds we use to help our clients cut costs, save time, and drive profit. Let's architect your AI advantage. Let's be very clear about the chargeback nightmare. It is a triple threat that attacks your business. First, fraudulent orders cost you the product and the revenue. The money is just gone. Second, the chargeback fees themselves destroy your profit margins. You are literally paying a penalty for being the victim of a crime. And third, manually reviewing every single order for suspicious signs is impossible. It doesn't scale. The result is that you are left constantly at risk, just hoping that the next order isn't the one that's going to hit you. To solve this, we must make a strategic shift. We must move from a state of reactive hope to one of proactive defense. The old way is finding out about fraud when the chargeback notice hits your inbox. At that point, the damage is already done. It is already too late. The new way is to have an automated system that screens every single order before you ship the product. It's about catching fraud at the gate, not after the thief has already left with your money. And that is the system we are building today. An automated fraud risk analyzer. Think of it as your store's 24/7 security guard. It's a rule-based engine that we will teach to be an expert in spotting suspicious activity. And this is key. This system is not guessing. It's not just a feeling. It applies a consistent logical set of checks to every single order instantly, without bias or emotion. So how does this security guard work? It follows a simple 4-step defense protocol the moment an order is placed. Step 1 is the trigger. The instant a new order is created in Shopify, the system activates. Step 2 is analyze. It immediately calculates a risk score based on the rules we have given it, like mismatched billing and shipping countries, a high order value, or a large order from a brand new customer. Step 3 is tag. If the risk score is above our threshold, the system instantly and automatically tags the order inside of Shopify with high risk manual review. And finally, step 4 is alert. It sends an immediate notification directly to your phone with all the details so you can hold the shipment and make a final decision. Okay, you have seen this strategy. You understand the why. Why a proactive defense is the only way to protect your business. Now for my builder community, let's get into the how. I'm going to take you inside my N8N canvas and we're going to build this entire fraud risk analyzer from scratch, node by node. I'll show you how to set up the rules engine and connect it directly to the Shopify API. Let's get into the build. Currently we are inside N8N and we can start our build. At first, let me start our workflow with a Shopify trigger. So search Shopify and click the first result and then again search order. So we have to work with on order created. So this will kickstart our automation workflow. So before let me click on stop listening because we haven't placed our order yet. So let me head over to my Shopify store. So this is my demo Shopify store for my videos. So the product's name is the compare at price snowboard. We got 3 reviews here. So if I click on buy it now, we have to provide an email or a mobile phone number. So let me paste in my email. Delivery, country, region, Bangladesh. All right. First name, John. Last name, Napier. Address, 123 Forwarding Street or whatever. City, Lagos. And postal code, none. Cool. In the payment section, we have to fill in our payment details. So let me quickly just all right, this will work because we are using the bogus payment gateway, which is exclusively for Shopify developer stores. So in a real store, you will add real credit card information. So we can, this is there because this option is here for our testing purposes only. Then I'm going to uncheck this option, use shipping address as billing address. Click here. In the billing address section, I'm going to change the country. All right. For example, I can give 456 Billing Street, City Austin, State Texas. Now it will work. Cool. So everything is set. I gave different address for shipping and billing. So before clicking on pay now, let me head over to N8N. Now if you click on execute step, it will start listening for our test event. Now if I click pay now, thank you Jane, your order is confirmed. So now our Shopify trigger node has retrieved the data, the order data. So here is the everything. I'm going to pin this data so I do not have to run this node again and again. After that, we'll add our code node. Control A, delete everything. Paste in our new code. So let me explain what this code does. This node acts as our rules engine to calculate a fraud risk score. The rule 1, billing and shipping address mismatch, which is a classic fraud indicator. So it will check the billing address and the shipping address with the country code and then add a risk score. Okay. Rule 2, high value order. Set a threshold that is usually high for your store. So in our case, for example, we'll use $300. All right. So our order was over $800. So if order value is greater than $300, it will add a risk score. So you can modify everything here based on your store and your preference. Rule 3, first time customer plus high value. So a large order from a brand new customer is very risky, right? So it will check that as well. So with the orders count variable, we'll get this data from the retrieved Shopify data from previous node. Then rule 4, multiple payment attempts. So Shopify doesn't expose this directly in the webhook. So as you can see, so this is a placeholder for a more advanced check if you had payment gateway logs. Since we are using a development store or dev store, we have a bogus gateway. So in your case, which is a real store, you will have real data. So we can check that as well. So for now, we'll simulate it. So in a real world, you'd integrate Stripe or other payment platforms. Then you'll pass all the original order data through and add our new risk analysis fields. So in this section here. Cool. So let me just quickly run this step. Our code node has returned all the useful data. Done. After that, we'll add if node here. And here, our code node returned a risk score, which was all the way down below here. So I'm just going to drag and drop. So risk score, okay. If the risk score is greater than or equal to 3, if the risk score is greater than or equal to 3, the data flow will be passed through the true branch of the if node. Otherwise, it will pass to the false branch. I'm going to click on execute step. And as you can see, the data has been passed through the true branch. Since we have a greater than or equal to 3 risk score. which was given by our code. So after here, click here in the plus button in the true branch. We're going to add HTTP request node to add tags to our order. So the method will be scroll down, put, okay, and in the URL section paste in this URL here. So HTTPS your actual Shopify URL. So in this case, adnansmockstore.myshopify.com/admin/2023-10/order/JSON-id.json. So in this JSON ID here, which we got from our if node, which was ultimately passed on by the previous Shopify trigger. Okay, so this is the actual order ID here, so which we just drag and dropped here. So we can access the actual order via API call. In the authentication section, I'm going to select predefined credential type, and here I'll search for Shopify access token API, which I have already configured. I have connected my Shopify access token account. So at first you are going to need your shop subdomain, in this case Adnan Smock Store, and then an access token and app secret key. So you can get that from going to your Shopify settings. On the app settings, develop new apps, then on the developer settings there you can set up a new app with integrations, API integrations, then you can create an access token and the secret key from there. Done. Then no need of query parameters or headers, but we need a body, send body content type JSON, and specify body, click using JSON. Paste in this JSON body here. So we use the order ID and a tag, high risk manual review. So this tag will be inserted to our order. Alright, click on execute step. Done. The order has been updated with our new tag. Let me pin this data quickly here. Now let's add another code here, code node here. Delete, paste in the new code. So this node's only job is to create a clean, simple object for notification, since we're adding a Telegram notification trigger at the last. Otherwise you can use an email trigger, a Slack notification, perhaps notification on your WhatsApp, whatever channel or whatever communication method that you prefer, we can add that. So this code node will actually pre-process the data and make it visually better for our human readers. Get the main order data from the workflows trigger. It's more reliable than using the massive output from the HTTP request node, which, if you remember, which was very messy, right? Lots of things here. So it will simplify the process. Get the risk analysis data from our calculation node, and then create a new clean object with only the data that we need here. Nice. So let's click on execute step. See, after rather than having all this messy data, we got some clean structured data here. So order number, which was 1010 for our dev store. The risk score is 3. Risk reasons, so we also got some risk reasons. Why? Because billing and shipping country mismatch, number 1. Number 2, the order, it has a high order value, which is $900 around. Customer's first name, customer's last name, and total price. Cool, we got everything. After that, we'll add our last notification trigger. In this case, I'm working with Telegram, but as I said, you can add anything. Click on send a text message. Now you'll need your chat ID at first. Of course, you have to connect to your Telegram bot. So it's just very easy. You'll just need an access token. So chat with the bot further to obtain the access token. So search bot folder in your Telegram search bar, then follow the instructions to create a new bot. Perhaps name it something like N8N bot or something like that. So in this case I have named it Telegram for N8N testing. This is the bot's name. Then the bot folder will provide an API key for you to use, so which you'll just paste here and done. Alright, you'll need a chat ID. So how you can get the chat ID? Hover your mouse here. Unique identifier for the target chat or username. To find your chat ID, ask at the rate of getIDbot. So then again you have to search getIDbot in the Telegram search bar. Then follow the instructions. It will provide your actual Telegram chat ID, which you just paste in here. Cool. Then we have a text. So what text do you want to send to the notification? Paste. So high risk order alert, order, JSON order number. We will get the placeholder variables from our last code node. So let me show you how we can drag and drop. So in this case we need the order number. So just click here, drag and drop. That's it. So this is how the output will look like. Order, risk, reasons, customer name and total. Done. Now if I click on execute step, it has sent a message in our Telegram. So let's head over to my Telegram and see, here's the message. High risk order alert, order number, risk or reasons, total, and please review this order in Shopify immediately. Currently we are inside the Shopify dashboard, and if I head over to orders and see, this was our latest order named Jane Smith 1010, and here is our tag high risk manual review, right? So our automation system automatically updated this order with this tag high risk manual review. Nice. And we also got a Telegram notification. And there you have it, a fully functional automated gatekeeper for your Shopify store. This is what architecting a real system is all about. You have just built a defense that protects your revenue, eliminates chargeback fees, and gives you the peace of mind to focus on growth, knowing that every single order is being watched. If you are ready to build systems like this that protect and scale your business, the best place to start is my AI Advantage Kit. It's a free toolkit I created for business owners to help them find the most impactful automation opportunities. The link is right at top of the description. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest fear or challenge when it comes to e-commerce fraud? Share it in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button. And if you want more AI strategies and builds to protect your business, hit subscribe and the bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.